Let's talk sourdough. We have been making sourdough for thousands and thousands of years. Before math, before scales. So don't make sourdough a complicated thing that you can never achieve. It's easy. Everybody can make bread. So come with me. I'll share my easy peasy approach to sourdough. Before we start, go talk with people. I bet you have that friend from work that have been making sourdough. Go and ask for a little bit of starter. That's how we start. Sourdough is a community thing. Get yourself some starter and let's start baking sourdough. To make beautiful homemade bread, you only need 3 ingredients: flour, water, and salt. For this recipe, we need 540 grams of flour. I'm using 180 grams of whole grains and 360 grams of white flour. If you're milling your own grains like I do, add the kernels to the Thermomix and mill for 1 minute on speed 10. Then add the white flour. Next, we add 360 grams of water, room temperature. Mix on speed 4 for just 10 seconds. We're not kneading the bread yet. We just want the flour and water combined. Now, let the dough rest for 30 minutes. A small tip: I like placing the mixing bowl sideways on the counter so the dough isn't sitting directly on top of the blades. Set a timer and let time do the work. After 30 minutes, we add the heart of sourdough baking, the starter. Your starter should be active before you add it to the dough. It should double within a few hours after feeding and smell pleasantly tangy, like sweet vinegar. Add 120 grams of starter and 12 grams of salt. The salt matters. Salt strengthens gluten, slows down fermentation slightly, and gives flavor. Now let the Thermomix do the hard work for you. Set it to knead mode for 4 minutes. That's it. These 4 minutes replace the traditional stretch and fold method used in the sourdough recipes you've seen around. With my recipe, you can skip completely those stretch and folds. When kneading is finished, the dough should already feel smooth, elastic, and strong. Transfer the dough into a large bowl. Just flip the mixing bowl upside down and turn the blade's bottom knob. The dough should just drop easily then. If any dough is stuck around the blades, just bring the mixing bowl back to its base and spin the machine on speed 6 for a few seconds. It will release it. No waste. Now wet your hands and gently shape the dough into a ball by folding it underneath itself. Place it seam side down in the bowl and cover and let it ferment for about 6 hours at room temperature. This stage can take anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. What we're looking for is about 60% rise, not a full doubling. The dough should look smoother, slightly domed, and feel airy when you gently touch it. Now we're gonna shape it. Once fermenting is done, transfer the dough onto your work surface. Use slightly wet hands to prevent it sticking. Lift the dough gently and let gravity help it release naturally. You should see a soft, airy dough with bubbles inside. Try to handle the dough as minimum as possible so you don't disturb those air pockets. Use a bench scraper to slide under the dough and gently rotate while tucking the dough slightly underneath. Here it is from a different point of view. Rotate, tuck, rotate, tuck. You guided the dough into a loose ball and build surface tension. Once the surface looks smooth, let it rest for 20 to 30 minutes on the counter. The flour used for the final shaping is rice flour. It's excellent for preventing sticking, especially during long cold fermentation. Dust the dough on top before I flip it, seam side up, to make the final shaping. There are infinite ways for you to do this. The only way to learn is by making it. Again, be brave. You can do it. Start by trying once, and you will improve with your trials. Here's a closer look of how I usually shape my loaves. After final shaping, dust the bottom and sides of a banneton with the same rice flour you used and transfer your dough there seam side up. I usually stitch the seam once more after transferring to the banneton. Cover the banneton with a towel so the dough doesn't dry out. Then place it in the refrigerator for the cold proof. Please don't skip this one. You can proof anywhere from 8 to 24 hours in the fridge. When you're ready to bake, preheat your baking vessel. Let's talk about that. I used to bake in a cast iron for years and years. Great results, but heavy and high maintenance. Now I use a Salad Master roaster. It's lighter, it's easier to handle, and it works just as well, if not better. For this loaf, I use a 5-quart insert inside a 7-quart roaster. If you have a 5-quart roaster, go for it. Remove the handles of the pot and lid and place the pot in the oven to preheat to 480 Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. If you're using cast iron, give it closer to 40 minutes so it gets fully hot. Now it's time to score the dough. Remove it from the fridge. Dust the top with rice flour and flip it onto a cutting board. If you don't have a scoring blade, a sharp bread knife works just fine. The key here is confidence. Make one clean, decisive cut across the dough. The cut allows the bread to expand beautifully in the oven. You're kind of directing it. You tell the dough now, I want you to grow in this spot. And believe me, you will. If you're using a bread knife, you're supposed to score the bread into 45 degrees in a courageous, brave act. Carefully place the dough into the preheated pot and cover it immediately with the lid. Put it back in the oven and set a timer for 30 minutes. You're baking it covered for the first 30 minutes. This traps the steam and helps the bread rise. Then remove the lid, reduce the temperature to 450 Fahrenheit and bake 25 to 35 minutes uncovered. Bake until the crust reaches the color that you love, from golden brown to deep rustic caramel. You're the boss here. Your kitchen will smell amazing at this point. Remove the loaf and give the bottom a gentle tap. If it sounds hollow, it's ready. Now comes the hardest part of this whole process, waiting. Let the bread cool for at least 30 minutes before cutting into it. Cutting too early can make the crumb gummy, and we don't want that. Give it time to set. When you finally slice into the loaf, you will see a crisp crust, an airy crumb, and that beautiful sourdough aroma, all from just 3 ingredients: flour, water, and salt. If it's still a little warm when you slice it, go ahead, enjoy a slice or two, Then place the rest cut side down on a cutting board to keep it from drying out. Once it's completely cooled, store it away. Thank you for watching, but now go ahead, make your bread, and come back to let me know. Bye!